Hello, welcome back to Farmer's Wife Homestead. I'm Stacey if this is the first time we're meeting, and welcome back to finally the next sourdough installment. Right, this is how she's looking at the moment. Got quite a lot there. It smells so good, so good. See, there's a tiny little mozzie in there on the side of the jar. Right, so a good sourdough starter, it smells quite, it's true what they say, it smells quite chemical? It smells like a chemical. It reminds me of almost nail polish remover, and that's what you want it to smell like apparently. You know, because I'm new to this. So anyway, I thought my sourdough starter, I've been, some days I discard, other days I haven't been. She was 2 weeks old yesterday. And yeah, I couldn't get to it sooner because I'm just coming out of a 2-day flare with my TN. And yeah, it's not been nice. So anyway, I thought what I might do is, like, it's not doubling in size every feed, but it's very active and very bubbly and smells good. So yeah, I'm assuming that's okay. Yeah, it definitely does get, it does get bigger, but it just doesn't double in size. Could be because there's so much starter here. It's probably just far too much. So we're going to make some crackers today. Excuse me. We're going to make some crackers, some discard crackers, and yeah, I will, once I get used to using up this starter, I will look at making a loaf of bread as well, and we'll film the whole thing. So I've got a few busy days coming up, and I'll probably do that after that. But in the meantime, let's make some sourdough starter crackers. There's 2 different recipes that I've printed off, and one is just with discard and some oil or butter, and then you can just put on whatever flavourings you like. And then the other one actually adds some flour and you sort of roll it out. So I might try both, but I might not have enough discard. We'll have to have a look. The first one I'm going to try is without flour. So I'm just going to get everything ready, and then I'll bring you down and let's make some crackers. Right, so we want 200 grams or 1 cup of sourdough. Our cup measurements might be slightly different, so yes, it looks like ours is slightly bigger, so that's 204 grams, so we're going to use that. I'm just going to pop it into here. Great, that's going to leave enough to make the other one as well. And then we need some either oil or melted butter. I like the taste of butter, so I'm going to melt 2 tablespoons of butter. Right, hopefully this is 2 tablespoons. That was absolutely bang on. And we want 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to give it a really good mix. Smells really good. Okay, now I'm going to get a tray that's lined with a baking mat. So I've got myself a baking tray with a mat on it, and I'm just grabbing a spatula, and I'm just going to pour everything And then I'm just using an offset spatula to try and get it nice and thin. So you can see that this one actually has lines on it. So it's 28 centimeters by roughly 18. You want to try and get it as even as possible. Apparently you should try and have it. I'm actually thinking that this is not big enough. I'm just going to transfer it onto a bigger tray. Okay, so I'm just trying to squeeze it all out onto this other bigger flat tray. My big tray is actually holding my garlic pucks at the moment. This is making a bit of a mess. But from what I was seeing online, you need to make them quite thin. Got some chunks of flour, obviously where I didn't mix it well enough. That's better. Not the prettiest, but that's all right. I've got some seeds that I want to put on. I've got some poppy seeds. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of these on. You can put whatever you like on the top. You can have them plain if you wanted to. And I have put in a little less salt so that I could sprinkle some on the top. So I've got poppy seeds. Going to go some sesame seeds. And I've got some flax seeds as well, also known as linseed. So, super healthy cracker. Really looking forward to trying this. The oven is on 350 Fahrenheit. Over here we use like mostly Celsius, so I've got it to 175. I'm going to pop that in the oven. So that was super duper easy. I definitely think that I have enough starter to make the other recipe, so we'll give that a go as well, the one that you roll out. So I will get all the ingredients, have a clean up, get all the ingredients ready for that. And after this is baked for 10 minutes, you can pull it out and then score it, so that it makes it easier, you know, and you've got more uniform shaped crackers. Otherwise you can just keep it going and just break it up into pieces at the end. But quick tidy up, and we'll come back and we'll make Lisa from Farmhouse on Boone, and we will check out her recipe. I forgot to sprinkle some salt on the top, so I'm just going to grab it back out. And I've got some sea salt. I'm just going to Right, so for the next one you just mix all the ingredients together. That is a cup. Look, I've barely got any discard left, but apparently that's still enough to restart. So 1 cup of discard, make sure that I get everything out, and then we need 3/4 of a cup of flour, plain all-purpose flour. So this is a 1/4 cup measurement, so 3 of those. And we've got a teaspoon of salt, salt will help flavour. Got a 1/4 cup of melted butter, and I actually made that browned it, so it'll impart a nice brown butter flavour. Okay, and I'm just going to pop in some seeds. So I've got some flaxseed or linseed, some poppy seeds again. Just do it to your own liking. I've got a half teaspoon measurement here, and I've got some black sesame seeds as well. I always have this on hand so I can make everything but the bagel seasoning. Okay, and then it just says to mix to form a dough. It's quite a thick dough. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pop some Parmesan cheese in this. So I keep grated Parmesan cheese in the freezer. So I'm just going to put a little sprinkling in there. And that's salty as well. Right, those other crackers should be ready to score. Okay, I've got a little pasta wheel, so we'll have to see if this works. Yep, that works. You could use a pizza wheel or just a knife. Right, put that back in just to finish off. Okay, I've got 2 pieces of parchment. And we're just going to grab the dough and put the dough another sheet. And then we're going to grab a rolling pin and just roll the crackers out. You want them as thin as possible. That's all done. I'll grab myself another tray. And you can sprinkle that with salt as well. Just pressing that salt in. Okay, when the other crackers are ready, we will put this one in. Doesn't that look stunning? I'm so excited. Right, so you see how much sourdough starter is left? Not a lot at all. So what I'm going to do is get my spatula and just go around the entire jar. There's probably about 1/4 cup left in there, and I'm going to feed it, and I'm going to give it 60 grams of flour and 60 grams of water, and then I'll have sourdough ready. I'll have more starter ready tomorrow, and I'll just build it back up again until I can have enough to make a loaf. I'm really enjoying this process. Can you leave a comment and tell me what you've been making with your starter, how your starter's going? I know I've had somebody say that they threw theirs away because of it formed a grey liquid, and as I explained in that video, that's because it needs to be fed. Just going to bring the rubber band down to where it's at so I can see how much it grows. And then, I haven't put that flour in yet. And then somebody said that it was really good, and then it grew mold on it. I did comment back, but I'm not sure if you've seen it. Typically, I don't think it would have grown mold in a 24-hour period. So yeah, but do try and find that comment. It was on the last video. And yeah, my jar's looking all shaggy and stuff, and I think that's fine. I'll probably get a bigger jar, I think, because I'm really enjoying this process. In fact, I've got one of these clip top jars. Might start making it in here. So anyway, I'm going to now feed it. Alright, so I'm going for 60 grams. And 60 grams of water. Just mix that thoroughly. All my sourdough people that have been doing this for years, can you answer a question for me, please? So So I had about 1/4 cup of starter left, and this is a 2-week-old starter. Can I start feeding it more than 60 grams? Like, could I have put like a cup of flour and a cup of water in there? With that much starter left, is my starter old enough and big enough to handle more than 60 grams? If somebody could leave me a comment, that would be really good, because I imagine if I wanted to make something else, now just putting the rubber band up to where it is now, there. So yeah, leave a comment and let me know if I can feed it more now. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, like if I wanted to make something else with this tomorrow, could I feed it a cup? And yeah, would that be enough? So if you could just let me know, I'd really appreciate it. But I'm thoroughly enjoying this journey. If you are following along with me, I hope you are enjoying yourself too. These crackers smell absolutely divine. I love the fact that they are two ingredient basically, and then if you want to add seeds, you can add seeds. Yeah, let's let these bake, and I'll bring you back once they're done. They need to be nice and crispy when you touch them. So I'm just going to score these ones as well. These smell so good. I love the crinkle cutter. Harder to cut where it's more dry. So probably left these ones just a little bit too long. Right, that'll do. Popping that back in until they're nice and done and crispy. Here are the other ones. I wondered if I needed to do the middle a little bit longer, but no, they're crispy. Right, let's give this a go. And you want them... Oopsie, lost that one. Yeah, you want them. Let's give this a try. Oh, can you hear that crunch? Why have I waited so long to try this? This is, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's delicious. So much healthier for you. Why am I so late to the bandwagon? These are so incredible. So simple. Very cheap to make. And I love crackers. One of my favourite meals, apart from corned beef, is to have a pizza plate with a little bit of hummus, some pickles, some cheese, crackers. I don't need to buy crackers anymore. These are better. I can't wait to try these ones with the Parmesan cheese. So easy to make. I mean, you saw how easy it was to make, especially these ones. these ones were super simple. So were the other ones, but I'll share the recipe as well. Trust me, try them. These ones have just finished. They're nice and crispy and golden. Camera doesn't really show how golden they are. Smells so good. So easy. I can't believe just how easy it is to make these. These ones are a little bit thicker. They're quite hot, like they've literally just come out of the oven, but we'll give it a go. Honestly, I cannot believe how good these are. I hope some of my daughters try this because their kids are going to love it. Great for the school lunch box as well, to have a healthy option for crackers. So hot. So good. That parmesan is a perfect addition. You have to give these a go. So good. Anyway, I've got some avocados that need using up. I'm going to smash an avocado and use these as a dip. So healthy. Wow. Both of them are brilliant. I will leave the recipes in the description for you, and yeah, it's just amazing. Yeah, so the next video will be Sunday, and it will be some meals that we've been eating, and you know, going through this is the freezer that I'm starting with. So I've missed a few meals because one night I went to make pizza, but the flares were so bad I couldn't. I ended up taking some pretty you know, good medication to knock me off to sleep. And then last night I made the pizza, pulled pork pizza, and I totally forgot to film it, but that's fine. But yeah, I'm using up leftovers, and here I am still holding my cracker. Using up leftovers, as I said, going through this freezer, and yeah, every week I'll bring you a video on how I'm doing the Use It Up October. And I just know so many of you are following along, so that's awesome. So look out for that video on Sunday. All right, thank you for joining me. I'm sorry if I didn't make sense in a bit of this, because my brain's just not working the best with all the meds that I'm on. And yeah, thanks for putting up with that. And yeah, I want to thank you for being here, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And yeah, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye for now.